So today's video is going to be about why Christians do the right thing, right? Why do we as Christians seek to do the right thing? Because, I mean, on the atheist side of things, we know that, they seek to do the right thing because they believe it is right? And they believe that they can work their way to being a good person. But we as Christians know that what? We can't just work our way to being a good person. We must be made good by God, right? And as 1 Corinthians chapter 3 tells us, that we're not going to, even though we're going to heaven, right? We're not going to not be judged. We're going to be judged. Every man will be judged for what it is that they do. Jesus says this in the Gospels, and it's echoed time and time again throughout the Bible. And so with that being said, the reason why we do what is right is because we want to please God, right? It is what is pleasing to God. Our morality that comes from God, obviously, is the reason why we push and we strive to actually adhere to said morality is literally tied to the fact that what? It is pleasing to God. We want to please God, and so we do as he says to do, and then we look not to do the things he says not to do. We don't not do the right thing, right? Because God said not to do it. That's not the reason why, right? There's more to it, right? It's a love. It's actually tied to love. The reason why us as Christians try our best to stray away from, right, to stave off the temptation of evil is quite literally because it's not pleasing to God. It's about loving God, right? That's at the genesis, at the center, at the basis of our moral foundation is tied to the love we have for God. And with that also, the pleasing of God when it comes to doing what is right, and then the displeasing when it comes to what is wrong, right? We want to, as best as we can, not displease God. We want to please God. So we do what is right because of those reasons. It's not because, oh, we fear hell. It's like, no, because like I said in 1 Corinthians 3, it makes it abundantly clear. It says what? Though he be saved, he will suffer loss, meaning that even the righteous will suffer some loss. So it's not about fear of punishment. And as it tells you in 1 John 4:18, love what? Cancels out fear, because fear has to do with punishment. So with that being said, we're not doing what is right because we fear punishment of going to hell. No, because it's going to happen anyway. We're not perfect. Therefore, we have to be judged for something. And so with that being said, that's not why we do what is right by God. We do what is right by God because we love him and we want to please him in every which way we can. This is the reason behind Christian morality, right? Like for us carrying it, not like for the, for why it exists, but for us carrying it out and trying to adhere to it best we can each and every day. It's not because we fear hell. Because if that was the case, then we have God's love all wrong.